Test applesauce goat rope test. Stop for station identification.
Gotcha.
Recording now. All right, Gina, let's see what you sound like on the recording versus my volume. Go.
Breaker.
Not bad. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
How about now?
You still sound like a damn idiot.
I was just trying to move my voice around a little bit and lower it. But
Oh, it's funny as hell. I talked to Bruce before I talked to you.
right?
And he said, damn hopscotch. He said he seen a hopscotch. And he said he stopped the damn vehicle. And he said, what are you doing there?
Oh, bull.
Laughed his ass off.
Terrible. Recording is happening as we speak. So, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike. Joined today, as often and always,
as usual, by Madeline and
Gina.
Excellent. Today is our 38th episode, barring some technical difficulty and we have to rename it something else. I don't think we got a name for this one. But today we're just going to jump into a quick movie review of things we've seen this week. And Gene can kind of just sit back and listen because he'll have to watch this in the future when it comes to DVD from Walmart. Because that's what Amazon is doing right now. Once they put their stuff out, or Shudder does it, and they throw it on a DVD in the Walmarts.
That's another reason why I talked to you guys, because you're on your game. Hell, I ain't been on my damn game for a couple months.
You're going to pick it up, kid.
Rob.
With the damn.
Hey, 100%, and it will be, because I'm going to be off 7 days during Halloween and after Halloween, and that's my holiday.
That's my holiday. I'll be off those days also. At least Saturday through the following Wednesday. That's my holiday.
Go skateboard and break her legs.
God damn, that sounds like a plan. I'm down for some longboarding.
Oh, no.
The leg breaking I'm out on, but
no
definitely
more broken bones.
Yeah, too much broken.
Now, you know
injuries.
what? There's too many dead leaves and wetness out there to be longboarding in many places.
God dang, we all got hurt last year. Everybody got hurt skateboard.
It was this
and we
year.
Thought we these professional skateboarders.
Now Vincent was.
Like I said, we used to do the kick flips, 180 kick flips, and now we're
Sure we did.
Getting old, and now we're into longboarding, and even that's kicking our ass.
Yeah, when you get thrown in the air a couple feet and then you just come down and think I just need to ball up is a good idea. It's probably
and
not.
I was going to get one with a motor on it. Boy, that would have been a great idea.
Man, that probably would did you in. That would have been your undoing, probably. But, ugh.
As long as somebody else is holding the remote control, honey.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
Like I said, we ought to just stick with fishing.
Fishing's, yeah. But we can't fish now because it's leaf season, so the rivers are full of leaves. You'll be catching leaves all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the thing of it is, in that brown trout stuff, and it gets about 60 degrees or something like that. Or I think maybe it's the water gets 60 degrees or something. I don't know. Like I said, brown trout loves this time of year. The biggest trout I ever caught was during the fall, by God, when the leaves was in.
Yeah, I caught my biggest brown one during the winter, and it was about 22 inches. It was winter. It was cold. The river only goes down to I don't know, it doesn't freeze, so it's really cold.
40 degrees or some shit like that, ain't it?
Yeah, 60 is pretty warm, actually. 60 you can go swimming in and be happy.
I think he's thinking of the weather, not the river.
Oh, the temperature outside? Oh, yeah.
Talk about the air.
Oh yeah, then definitely, I agree. But all right, let's talk about a movie we watched this week, and I watched it with Maddie. And Maddie got to watch it a second time, so she's got a little bit deeper insight into it. This week we finally did commit to the Blumhouse movie double feature part 1 called Bingo Hell, directed by Gigi Sal Guerrero, a female director of brownness, so that's cool.
Mexican American.
Oh hell yeah!
I think she's Mexican American. Anyway,
She's
Hispanic.
She's a brown person
Latina.
in America,
Far.
so that's pretty badass. And it was pretty fucking awesome.
It was actually real good. I liked it.
It's kind of doing a redemption song for one character and one actor in my eyes when he doesn't work with Ram Zombie.
Who's that?
Richard Brake.
Ah,
Yeah, his independent stuff has been kind of like, but like when he's working with Zombie, it's great. But like his independent stuff has been kind of like, meh, whatever.
Oh shit! But now say that name again.
Richard Brake, one of the 3 from Hell's cousins.
Oh, okay, I thought you said David Drake.
Who's David Drake?
He makes. He's a writer. He does sci-fi and horror. He writes sci-fi and horror books, novels, and short films.
Cool. Okay, I never heard of him.
Not short films, but short stories.
Right.
And David Drake. Everybody look him up. He's awesome.
Awesome. Sounds
Dude.
awesome.
I mean, you'll. Next time I go to my dad's house, stuff like that, I'll get that book. I ain't read the whole book, but oh man, why in the hell is he goddamn trilogy? I don't know.
We'll have to wait and check that out. All right.
David Drake, dude.
We'll definitely have to look him up. Maddie's looking up.
Let's look it up tomorrow and
She's skimming it now. She's got her phone out. She's giving it a look-see. But, damn, Bingo Hell.
these covers are pretty ridiculous.
Oh, man, he's got some crazy covers. I love that about books.
I got a paperback and I know where it's at. It's in my building and stuff like that.
He's got some
Don't
crazy
buy it.
covers.
I'll just loan it to you.
Yeah, I might be able to go to the library after I pay my late fees and go borrow one, I guess. We borrow them. Public libraries.
Got no David Drake up in that bitch.
You never know. You never know. They got like some sci-fi up there. But like honestly, the library, man, you gotta love your libraries.
Hammer Slammers is just so mean.
Hammer Slammers? Okay, that's ridiculous. All right, check out David Drake, y'all. And Richard Brake in this movie, Bingo Hell, was probably one of the most smiling, gorgeous villains I've seen in a long time. His performance was fantastic. It was dreamy.
You got I got a real like October People, Something Wicked This Way Comes vibe off of the whole thing they were doing there, but in a flashy casino.
Oh yeah.
Gore fest, slime fest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I loved the underlying, themes of gentrification and like taking back your community. And in fact, the 2 main, heroines of the film are both women of elderly or older women of color. Was just like, okay, you got me there. You got me there. The 2 heroes are older, if not elderly, women of color. Yeah, fuck yeah, kicking ass, taking names.
Yeah.
And you only get that when you have a female director of color. I'm sorry, you don't get it otherwise.
Oh, that's true. Adriana Barraza and L. Scott Caldwell. Those 2 were on point in the show.
E-L-L-E?
No, just L.
Oh, okay.
That's all that was listed on the IMDb, so I looked up and then that's how she wrote it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 women of color, 1 Hispanic, 1 black. They were great. Yeah.
Like, honestly, in a lot of the characters, because it's Bingo, a lot of the characters were older. And, I mean, it had a lot of heart. It had a lot of gore. It had a lot of wickedness, and I thought it really, all in all, and the stylishness that was not over the top, but it was appropriate for the film.
Yeah, for the like the bingo hall being transformed was gorgeous. I was like, oh, that is very flashy. That's Casino. That's very bingo-y flashiness that you kind of want to sell and make it damn stand out and be like, oh, this is the next big thing.
And with our political climate like it is, and people being like tired of their work being exploited or whatever reason people aren't going back to work. I know that was it for me. But just the idea of, this capitalist system that we live in, dictating what we think our value is and what we think the good life is. Whereas the heroes of the movie are like, no, the good life is having community.
Yeah.
And taking care of each other. There's a lot of layers there. There's a lot of layers. I thought it was cool.
Shit, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. No, it was pretty cool. I recommend it. Sure.
It actually kind of, from a Blumhouse being the producer, like Blumhouse does a lot of schlock and just goofy redundancy, and they have their little canon things they do, but like this was like definitely, it's good for them to get out there and like, all right, give the new blood a chance and like throw what you got at us, and we're paying for it. Amazon's paying for it really, but like Blumhouse is giving them the studio, and Amazon's like paying for the bill, and kaboom.
I mean, and the thing is like, to see Gigi being taken seriously as a director, while she's like this super like hot sexy chick too. And you know what? I'm also smart, and I can write and direct and act. She's a triple threat. Much respect for Gigi.
Her cameo role in this was not very anything, but there it was. It was kind of fun. I was like, I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that was her. Huh? I seen her picture.
I hadn't heard of that director, but I'll have to look at it. By God, that ain't no doubt.
Gigi Saul-Guerrero.
Yeah, she was like, her cameo appears very early in the show, and like freaking what was Adrian Barza's character's name? Lupita. Lupita.
Oh, Lupita. Yes.
Yeah, Lupita. She's walking down the thing and like just slaps the hipster's coffee.
That was her.
That was her.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah, she was the hipster, and like Lupita just slaps her coffee on the ground. It's like, ah,
this shit coffee.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. So there she is. If you want to see the director. Caca coffee. That's what. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. She starts speaking Spanish at her. And
directors out there, it ain't no doubt, by God. And I think most of them comes in like the short horror film movies and like the trilogies and stuff like that.
Anthologies.
Made for TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know Gigi has done some of that kind of stuff too. I'm gonna say it like it's French, but Gigi.
See, that's cool.
That's cool. Like I've only watched like part of the first. Actually, I watched the first episode of the new Creep Show, and that's an anthology series that's been running for a long time now, 3 years, 3 seasons. It's great, and y'all should check that out. Like it's probably into its like closing couple episodes. Probably gonna wrap up by Christmas. I think they only do 6 or 7 episodes per season.
Not Mexican American. I'm gonna go ahead and correct that. Mexican Canadian. I thought I was wrong when I said it, so I had to double check.
Gigi is a dang Canadian, a Canuck. Good for her.
Mexican Canadian.
Yep. So that's cool. Either way, pretty much everything you watch is made in Canada because of the tax stamp write-offs and everything that they give the directors and movie studios. So there's a good chance anything you've seen in the last like 2 or 3 years was made partially in Canada because they want the movie business, unlike us.
Well, there's layers to that. First of all, she's just Mexican-born Canadian immigrant. So that's that. But why are movies being made in Canada? Because it's cheaper, and it has been for a long time.
The benefits.
Okay. First of all.
Yep.
It's just cheaper to film in Canada than it is in the United States.
It's been since the first, second or first or third season of X-Files. If you need a time reference.
It's been for a long time. I know my sister was... I probably told the story about my sister nannying for those people when they were doing the made-for-TV movie about the family from Yachats, Oregon that were kidnapped. I can't remember what the movie was called. It was a made-for-TV movie. It was called Abducted or Kidnapped or something. It was about a real family from this small town we lived in who were kidnapped. They ran a motel. A couple of, escaped criminals abducted the couple and their infant daughter. And it was horrible. But anyway, the family, they allowed these people to make a TV film about it. And it had Barry Bostwick and Terry Garr and Chad Lowe, all kinds of people in it. That's Rob Lowe's little brother, the one from, Life Goes On. Anyway, so my sister was the nanny for their children, including the one who had been abducted as an infant. So my sister got to watch Rocky Horror for the first time with Barry Bostwick.
Ooh,
I know, but they filmed it in Vancouver because it's just cheaper to film in Canada, and that was probably in the early 90s.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely Canada definitely gives you some big tax write-offs. And definitely doesn't just, ream you out for whatever they can get.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get about North Carolina. We got all the great settings and stuff like that. North Carolina was really great when it came to making movies and stuff.
A lot of stuff has been filmed here.
I don't know what happened to that. Hell,
It got gentrified.
Well, what happened?
Give them a damn break and make some damn movies here,
The last thing that happened was the pandemic, and shit just got crazy because they were doing Swamp Thing, and that got shut down. That was filmed in North Carolina, believe it or not.
The DC Universe Swamp Thing that
Television
was on
series. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it on the DC channel?
It was on the DC Universe. I think eventually they were under something. It may have been Showtime or something, but
okay.
It was definitely for. It was still transferred over to the DC Universe.
It got shut down with the pandemic because everything just went sideways and people didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they didn't know how dangerous it was to work, so that was a factor.
But also, I think they kind of just threw the whole production under the bus.
Yeah, they just folded like a pancake. They didn't know what to do. Everybody, nobody, everything, nobody knew what to do when the pandemic started. We didn't know, anybody didn't know how viral this was. We didn't know if this was the next big global plague.
Which it was.
Which it is pretty much.
It is.
But it's just we haven't lost a third of the population, but
Actually,
we
it
definitely...
might have been before the pandemic hit that they threw Swamp Thing out. Anyway, I'm upset about Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing was...
And also, come on, North Carolina, let's get back on top there. We did Swamp Thing, we did...
We should definitely be the Canada of damn America. Seriously, we should be given, movie businesses
Hunger Games, which is, the main characters from Appalachia, so why not?
Yeah, we should definitely...
the Mohicans.
Well, that's been a few years back, but...
It's been a while, but...
Yeah. We get a few films throughout here.
Awesome.
So, I mean, we could just go for the Fugitive while we're at it.
Oh, yeah, that was a great one.
That's been a while back.
Yeah, that's been a long time. Let's not go there.
That's the 90s. I don't give a damn, man. I love the damn 90s, man. I ain't gonna damn shun the 90s.
I'm gonna shut them because it's not a horror movie.
I was in high school.
Yes, but 2 degrees of separation there. Al Strubel, the one-armed man from The Fugitive, was also on Twin Peaks.
Yeah, so there you go. 2 degrees.
We
and probably
Old Mountain, that was a fucking horrible one. They filmed it in Romania.
What the fuck?
Romania's given all the damn benefits too. They got even cheaper than Canada. Mm-hmm. So there's that factor.
Because of the vampires.
Probably the vampires are just draining everybody and just yeah, whatever. Bring new people in here so we can drain them too.
Nicole Kidman, you're already pale enough.
Yeah.
Literally a damn vampire production.
Probably.
Just draining their ass from everything.
Probably 100% there. Yeah, totally.
Oh goodness, and who was the male lead in that?
Brad Pitt and...
No, it wasn't.
No, that was Brokeback Mountain or something.
No, that wasn't that either. That was fucking Interview with the Vampire.
Fucking Appalachia. God damn it.
What?
Wait, no, those are just cowboys. I don't know.
Wait, Legends of the Fall?
No, they weren't cowboys.
They were cowboys.
No,
Big cowboys.
I was looking for the British actor who
Special
was actually
happy
in the
cowboys.
film.
Sad cowboys.
Sorry, dude, I can't remember your name right a second.
There's cowboys.
Cowboys, definitely. But anyway, no, that definitely, like, North Carolina has failed the damn movie industry. We're sorry, like, movie industry. Like, our Republican counterparts that are running this just got damn greedy, and they're just trying to charge everybody for everything.
But come to this side of the state.
Messed up and fucked up was Dawson Creek.
What the
What?
fuck?
The fuck? Was that filmed here?
Dawson Creek,
Yeah, I know it was a television series. I never watched it. I wasn't a...
Okay, what do you know about this
Hardcore.
Dawson Creek thing that
I
I've
don't
never
know.
seen?
I never did watch it. I was just like, goddamn, these people ain't from fucking North Carolina.
Was it
They
supposed to be North
represent
Carolina?
Fucking North Carolina.
I did not know
Here's
that.
a big question. Was the
You got
Bridges
the
of
internet.
Madison County supposed to be in
North
Madison County, North Carolina?
Yeah, hell yeah, I walked there.
You think?
I
Huh.
never watched that film, and I have like this. Excuse me, people of Madison County. I have this deep, dark fear of Madison County because my parents live there.
God, you got to be kidding me.
Wait, have you ever been to Madison County, Gene?
Gene.
You know people from Madison County.
Gene, hold on. Maddie knows like a different type of Madison County than you know.
No,
Like,
it's the same type. He's just giving them a pass.
My dad did too.
you're giving them a pass. Okay, there's that. You're giving some people a pass versus what they should be getting, which is not a pass.
My dad did too. He said when he was a kid, and he went to Madison County, he said they was hunting somebody down. They had damn butcher knives, damn shotguns and stuff. Everybody, they was hunting somebody.
Yeah, my dad called it
Yeah, we
Bloody
went
Madison.
fire.
I think that's a thing, Bloody
It wasn't
Madison,
a damn fire by God. They was a hunting somebody.
because the whole thing is just like, well, it's Bloody Madison. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what they called it, Bloody
That's-
Madison.
that's what they called it.
It got its name during the Civil War because it was separatists and stuff like that. It was brother against brother, and
Well, so
some
were the
people
rest of us
believed
here.
in the Union, and some people believed in Confederacy.
But that's true of all of Western North Carolina, you know.
No, that's very true. But the fact is, like,
I'm
Madison,
not sure that's where they got
did
it.
they just straight up? No, there's got to be
I think
different.
there's straight up a lot of murder
There's a lot of murder behind that.
in Madison County.
I had a book, and Bloody Madison County is bushwhackers. It wasn't even about the war. These just starving to death people,
Mm-hmm.
and they would just bushwhack people come through and
Yeah.
And take their shit.
Yeah,
Like thuggy.
thug life.
No, I mean like thuggy, like Kali worshipping
They didn't even
thuggy,
give a shit about the war. They was starving to death.
like fucking
So
highwaymen.
somebody come through there and they had something that they wanted back up. They fucking took.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
didn't
this
give a
is
fuck about. They didn't give a fuck about a goddamn thing as long as they was eating something. And they just robbed them.
well, you know, if you're from Madison County, that we're not making this shit up, and even though it might seem a little bit
100%
offensive.
They know that. Because
But I don't-
My papa's from Madison County, so.
Oh, is that right? My parents lived in Madison County after they were married before I was born, and they didn't have any really positive stories about Madison County. They had some pretty horrifying ones, though. Like the granny who had fucking tetanus and her jaw locked, so the kids just busted in her front teeth to feed her through a straw.
Oof.
Thing of it is, the worst thing about around East Tennessee, in North Carolina,
Western North Carolina.
we, well, I ain't gonna say we because I wasn't born in that area,
But we.
they went and thought, oh, going to war is a good thing and stuff like that. We're gonna be heroes. No, they deserted and they came back here and they just done what was best for their family, whatever they had to do, and a cemetery in Cades
Cove.
Yeah, it was. They said killed by North Carolina rebels. And I thought that was weird. But it's truth. It's just a bunch of outlaw people and stuff like that. And
people doing what they had to do.
Western North Carolina had their own theater of war, just like it would be the Pacific and the European War.
Very true.
You might as well. Most of the battles was fought in Virginia, but in the mountains of North Carolina, it was just in Tennessee. It was guerrilla.
No, yeah.
There wasn't no damn stand up, fight this shit, walk across the damn field, be dumb about it. No, this gonna shoot your ass from a damn oak tree.
Yeah, it's definitely not like the movies, I think.
Yeah, they definitely snipe shit too. It's just like they're just like, all right, there they are. They're eating lunch. Let's fucking all fire at once and take them out best we can.
Right.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this is a fun
And the
story.
Eastern Band of Cherokees, they protected this whole area.
Well, I mean, the
There's
people who were in the Confederacy, you mean?
Yeah.
Stan
the
Waddy?
Confederacy, and they fought with them. They won the last battle of the Civil War.
No.
Because they scared the hell out of the Yankees and Wayne.
They were the last. They were the last. Troop in the Confederacy. The last general in the Confederacy to concede that we had lost the war was a Cherokee general, Stan Waddy.
But Gene's got an interesting story about this. He's read from his history
Okay.
books. So go ahead and tell this
I
story,
didn't read that
Gene.
from
This is a
history
good
book.
one.
I just made it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's buried over in and he's the one that bought all the land and stuff like that for Cherokees and stuff like that, because he had a lot of respect for them, because they're real warriors, and they protected this land around here, and the Yankees were scared the hell out of Cherokee. They was scared of Cherokees, man.
Legit.
And they surrendered. Like I said, the last battle of the Civil War was in Waynesboro, and they scared the hell out of them. There's only like 3 people who died because hell, they surrendered.
Yeah, but they had already, at that point when they surrendered, as you will exaggerate or emphasize the fact, they actually didn't know that the war was over.
No, they didn't.
Well, who could know? But I want to know who you're saying this
They
one
did
person
not know-
is, because I know it
they
was
did
like
not
3
know
people.
The war was over. But
Yeah.
when they said the war's over and stuff, they surrendered. They said, well, one thing my men's gonna do is they're gonna keep their guns and they're gonna keep their damn horses. I was like, okay. So that was great.
Yeah, who was that general?
It was the Thomas Legion.
Oh yeah, the Thomas Legion.
His grave's over in Whittier.
Yeah, I remember the memorial there on a freaking Holiday Inn Hill there.
Yeah, that's where he's buried at.
There's somewhere there. But the battle that they staged, like at the end of that war,
Is in Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs.
Sulfur, like the thing you smell when there's demons.
And it was a great story because they was outnumbered like 10 to 1, right?
Yeah.
And they was up boss and stuff like that, and they had all these campfires, and they knew they was outnumbered, so he had them build all these campfires and had them to walk around them campfires and dance around them campfires, because it means every flash that you've seen, and this was a Civil War thing. It means how many men's in that camp somebody was scoping it out, and they'd be like, God dang, there's like 34,000 people in this camp, and they wouldn't be.
Yeah, they said it's a damn good strategy.
So they saved a lot of lives.
Yeah, because like that would have been a nasty little battle there, like a final battle after the fact that the war settled. Because like those guys were not ready to fight; they already thought they won, and they would have just got slaughtered. And by the time they reacted, like at least a quarter of them had been murdered, straight up done. And like the fact that like they realized like there's a lot of people hanging out here, because what Gene told me was like during this last little battle of the damn Civil War, like the Thomas Legion or whoever didn't know that the war was over, that like a few days earlier they surrendered and the Confederacy was done for, but they were still fighting for the Confederacy. And what happened was this Union brigade came in, was setting up, and like they didn't know that the war was over entirely. A couple people probably knew, or they just got the word, but then they heard that like they're about to be attacked by a bunch of Confederate soldiers. And then the Confederate soldiers.
What really scared them was it was the Cherokees.
Yeah, the Thomas Legion set up this damn trick where they went around the hillside and set up all these little campfires, and each campfire definitely represented at least 5 or 10, 20 people, definitely, because you aren't going to set up a campfire and set up a fire signal unless you're confident enough that you can defend that kind of thing. So they went around and set up like a fucking few hundred damn campfires around the hillsides, and then you multiply that by like probably 20 people, you're gonna see a sizable army setting up to them converge on your location. And it's a great tactic. It's definitely a great fear tactic, because then they're overthinking how many people are actually involved in this battle, and it's just like
the hell out of them Yanks, and they surrendered, and they said, "Oh, by the way, the war is over."
Yeah.
But see, he took his most strongest warriors and stuff like that, his soldiers, and he told them to put some war paint on and all this shit, and he was going to meet the Yankees in Waynesville. And that scared the hell out of them. It worked great. So we won the last battle of the Civil War, and the Cherokees won the last battle of the Civil War, east side of Mississippi.
There you go. Yeah, it makes sense. It was a strategic damn war win, but like not many people got killed, and that's what really matters, because like that would have been just a murder for like murder's sake.
Like 6.
I mean, but
6, something like that. Like I said, I ain't read that book ever since I was in 8th grade, and
but
my book got. I let a teacher borrow it, and she kept it, and she never gave it back to me.
Isn't that another thing? Anyway, Thomas what?
Legion?
Thomas Legion. Well, Thomas, I'm assuming that's because that's Stan Waddy's brother. I'm going to just go ahead and say that even though that was the last general to concede that the South had lost the war, he also was one of the people who signed the fucking Treaty of New Echota to authorize the removal of Cherokee from here to Oklahoma. And I know he's related. I know you're related by blood, Mike, but
who? Thomas Waddy? Maybe.
Stan Waddy. I'm saying your cousin's in your name.
Probably, but yeah, maybe.
But exactly. You know what?
But yeah, nah. He did.
I don't have a lot of respect.
That guy, the Waddy did sign that thing, but then again, he was paid off, and he definitely paid for it. They definitely fucking grilled his ass. He got fucking
he's the only one who didn't really actually get punished for it.
And he bought, and supposedly he bought this whole area here.
No, not Stan Waddy.
Not Stan Waddy.
You don't sell Cherokee land to a Cherokee person.
Different person.
They sold it to 3 different people, actually.
There was a different group.
Like I said, I was in 8th grade. I ain't read that book. And a great law, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's an interesting. It's a good story. It may have been the Thomas Legion. Definitely was a damn last Confederate damn army group that didn't know, but they did pull a damn elaborate trick to damn can make them damn surrender. So that was a damn win.
Definitely the last general to concede.
I think that was the greatest battle of the Civil War.
Well, I don't think any battles in any war are great,
like
especially Civil Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the battles of the Civil War. Most of the battles of the Civil War was like 28,000 people died. And let's see, Battle of Gettysburg, 53,000 people died in 3 days. In 1863, April 12th, 1861.
Those are the big ones.
God dang! If only.
But we can agree that war is bad, and Civil War is.
Or worth losing. I don't give a shit what anybody says, but damn, that was a pretty good strategy and saved a lot of lives.
Yeah, it was. It was a very good strategy for winning that little battle without killing a lot of people. I would give them that. Yeah, because like they could have just like had to fight that out.
Both sides.
Yeah, because like they thought they were outnumbered, and then they just took the higher grounds. Like, all right, we surrender, and then like they just didn't get killed because they could. If they were like bad guys, they would have just straight up murdered them and went on genocidal fucking killing sprees. But they didn't. They're like, all right, they're prisoners of war now. But then, like, well, technically the war is over.
Technically, you Cherokee guys, you were already prisoners of war because you're not American citizens.
Oh, no, they got to go home. They got to keep their guns and everything.
Until they got removed.
They got removed, of course.
Come on.
Jane. Robert E. Lee he even got, all them, they got persecuted and stuff like that, but because they surrendered all their arms and everything, but the Cherokees, they didn't surrender shit.
Yeah, that Legion didn't. Legion didn't. But like everyone else
like
in the Confederacy had to give up their guns and just like, all right, we lost. We're gonna be better players of the game.
But like fast forward a minute, and then the same general, who was the last general to concede losing to the Union, was one of the Cherokee leaders who signed the Treaty of New Echota that put the Eastern Band of Cherokee, what became the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, on the Trail of Tears to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
all right, so yes, they lost their land because nobody gave a shit about them. That's all I'm saying.
We're just going to have to look more into that. Like I said.
I just did.
It sounds fair. But anyway, yeah, definitely have to look. You read a book back in the day, but that's a good war story. I'll give you that. And I approve that's like probably a damn factual damn Cherokee damn battle story because that makes sense about Cherokee's sneakiness and conniving war damn factors because we ain't fucking around either. But we ain't no Kiowas. The Kiowas are some vicious bastards.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna kill their horses and then kill them and kill you and their horses and then fucking put our dirty bloody hand on their horse and you. Yeah, the Kiowa are like. If I had to damn judge people, like, from what I've read about, like, warriors and groups, it's like Comanches are vicious. Like, the Apaches, the Iroquois, all those guys are fucking great fucking thing. The Mohawks were great killers and whatever. The Kiowa Indian tribe was an interesting little fucking sect of fucking, like...
Not the whole tribe, I imagine, just the warriors.
Just the warrior group. They were a group of fucking madmen, because... Apparently, like, I was talking to, like, one Kiowa dude back when I went to college out in Kansas, and he's like, yeah, our tribe was crazy. It was like, we'd kill, like, you in a battle, and then, like, we'd kill your horse, because you rode on that horse. And then we'd put your blood on that guy, on your horse, and you, just so, like anybody that just happened to wander around, the bloody handprint, like, all right, now that you know that you were killed by me, and your horse was killed by me. So you're gone.
I mean, to deflect from that, even though that is historically accurate, I've known a couple of Kiowa people who were like really nice people. Yeah. This doesn't necessarily come to date, and it's not a judgment on any Kiowa people. Just saying, like back in the day, their warrior culture was pretty hardcore, pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
It's in all cultures, from Asia to Europe to North America.
Killing your
South
horse and putting my bloody handprint on it?
It's all been the same way. We're all them bunch of wall-eyed heathens.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just Vikings are heathens.
Yeah, Vikings are only only heathens. Everybody else had like a god.
These are the ones that come.
They had a god. They had lots of gods.
See,
That's what I mean by heathen.
Come from was England and stuff. We called them the Vikings. The Vikings would come down there and like take out like monasteries and shit. I mean, they was horrible.
Oh yeah, they definitely didn't give a damn about religion.
No, the Vikings predated that.
The Vikings actually, like, in modern culture, like, what we've learned about Vikings is they definitely went and raided monasteries because they were easy targets, but they proceeded to go running to other things in northern England.
Yeah,
Catholic monasteries?
We hated them.
Just monasteries.
England?
You'll have to look into it. They definitely...
Well, I mean, I know enough about religion to know that monasteries are Catholic.
Well, there you go. It may have been a misnomer, but... Either way, they definitely raided damn monasteries. Like,
no, but we had monasteries in like
of different sects.
Scotland and Ireland and
But
maybe
anyway.
in England up until the Church of England and Anglicanism.
Jameson probably.
Assholes. Only thing they thought about was gold.
Who were assholes?
They were thinking about damn expansion of their culture is what they were thinking about.
Vikings weren't after gold. That was the conquistadors and shit.
They were after a damn loot.
Wait, are we talking about horror? Or are we talking about real horror?
We're talking about real horror.
I don't want to talk about real horror.
Well, we're not.
About fantasy
we're
horror.
tinging. Yeah, all right. No, we gotta finish this because, like, I'm thinking about the Vikings, the television series that was released on.
Okay, yeah, there was.
I know. Let me finish. The television series released somewhere. I can't remember where I watched it, but it had like 4 seasons. It was great. And like the Vikings in their second season, they were raiding like Northern Europe and they took out at least 3 or 4 monasteries.
Oh, for sure. I'm just not saying
they were churches. They weren't maybe monasteries, but they were.
No,
let me finish. In the TV series, they were monasteries, but that doesn't mean they were just not regular churches. But they raided them, took the damn money that was hidden under the pulpit and all that, and raided the places, and got the damn loot, and they were out.
Yeah,
but they were just raiding, coming back, and then celebrating. And like a few of the Vikings wanted to expand, like, we need more land. So that became the thing. Later in the Viking history, they started just trying to expand their territory. They were like, all right, we need to move out of the frozen north and try like setting up better farms and stuff where we can be better farmers. And if we run down there and take over this, well, then we become farmers there.
Oh yeah, no, the Vikings were all about that, but it wasn't necessarily directed at Catholics or monasteries. I'm just saying, I read something recently on the internet that like was archaeological evidence unearthed that the Vikings had been here like 1,200 years before Columbus in North America.
Oh yeah,
and absolutely they were, and they came through Canada, through Greenland, and then through Canada.
Gene read that today. He showed it to me, like in 1020.
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000 years ago, they reached Canada and set up a damn camp in northern Canada.
Everybody knows
from
that.
Greenland.
From Greenland, everybody knows that. I mean, that's
they got
where the whole
they got to Minnesota.
Giant mythology comes from in North America because those people were so inbred that they had like giantism running in their bloodlines.
I don't know about that. I never heard that, but I guess could be a thing.
I can't remember where I read it, but I did.
Now, like I said, that is a horror film. I'm telling you what, man, the Vikings was a horror film.
Well, I mean, the ones that invaded other people. But still, I don't want to generalize people because most Vikings who weren't out there raiding and raping and pillaging were just, peaceful farmers and hunters and gatherers like you and me who were just kind of like peaceful pagan people who occasionally probably had a sacrifice like anybody else, just like the Celts, just like anybody else.
They was raiding us because, see, my family come from like the England and Scotland and Irish.
Same.
We to say we, I wasn't there,
But yeah, we.
by God, I was taking her shit.
Yeah, they were definitely snatching what they could get and then heading back home. And then using that money and stuff to fuel them their economy, really. It wasn't very complicated.
Like George Norrie.
No, let's not go George Norrie. Sorry. No George Norrie tonight. We can't do that. That's just too deep a rabbit hole. Let's not even go there. No.
I don't even know who that is, but let's not.
What? Nicole, damn it.
Oh, yeah, we won't go there.
Can't go there. I'm really, really raging upset now. But, all right. We'll go into that another time. That's upsetting. All right. So, I was thinking about this drinking game. When you watch... Yeah. When you're watching Bingo... When you're sitting there watching Bingo Hell, y'all, you know what you should do? Get yourself a nice little shot of beer or something. Not a shot of beer, just a can of beer or a can of soda or a big old glass of ice water. And sit there and watch Bingo Hell. And you know what? Every time they say Oak Springs, you take a sip of that beer, water, or damn shot. And you know what? Let's see where you're going. Let's see how long it takes you not to go take a piss, not to be shitty drunk, or just not
that guy.
Crazy.
Yeah, don't be that
Is
guy.
that the My Pillow guy?
No.
He looks just
No,
like
just
him.
stop. Just stop. Just stop. But yeah, so that's the Bingo Hell drinking game is anytime they say Oak Springs, you take a sip of something. Whatever you're drinking, you take a sip of it. And then you see how long you can last. Can you make it the entire movie without having to go pee or puke or fall over and stumbling drunk or say something dumb? That's the drinking game that is Bingo Hell. Anytime you see Oak Springs or hear Oak Springs, you take a sip of something. Ice water, nice drink of beer, a sip of damn scotch, a sip of something, a shot if you're crazy. But like that's the drinking game for the Bingo Hell. This hit me a little bit ago, but like Oak Springs was way mentioned too much. They were super obsessed with their little community. And it got talked about way too much.
Well, that was kind of one of the foundations of the whole premise.
Yeah, but like they said it and showed it too much. It's just like, come on. We know what you're fighting for, but like that much?
Really? Have you ever been to a high school prep rally, Mike?
Yeah, I have. They suck.
Pep rally?
Prep for the battle. Be prepping. Prep already? Yeah.
There you go.
I've been to
Pep
many
rally?
prep rallies.
Pep rally? Sorry.
Be preppy.
I always skipped out on that one.
Mm-hmm.
How do you skip it? That's like a mandatory thing that they made you go to.
No. Oliver did the other week. He called me. It was like, Mom, it's a pep rally. Can you pick me up early? I was like, yeah, I'm right up the road.
Yeah, if you didn't have that, like I couldn't do that. Like
I could have walked out, I guess, apparently.
I always left.
all right.
I'm like, oh, got a prep rally, eh?
See, he said it too.
You said
Okay,
prep.
Well, this
No,
is
I said
what
it
I'm
pretty
going
soon.
to. Well, the damn thing I did is, hell, I'd skip out on it anyway. By God, it'd be my regular day.
Anyway,
Kids, stay in school.
stay in school. Attend those prep rallies.
No, kids,
Gene.
you can skip out
Of what?
prep rallies.
Yeah, skip out prep rallies as best you can.
Come on,
Go
they're
hang out with
called
your
pep rallies, damn it. I
Go-
said it, buddy. I'm sorry.
go hang out with your friends at these prep rallies, and then just kind of go hide out, but then go back to your class. Get your damn education bits.
There's Oliver's, in fairness, was at the end of the day. That was the last of the thing of school.
Yeah, if you can go run out and maybe get some snacks out of a machine or go hide out, go smoke somewhere if you're into that smoking thing.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't tell kids to smoke, Mike. What the fuck?
No smoking. Just go to the house.
So, horror movies.
Back to horror movies. Horror movies. I don't really got anything else about horror movies. The big thing about this episode, we were talking about Bingo Hell and its awesomeness. That was pretty great. Gene,
That was
you gotta
pretty
check
fun.
this out. When it comes on to when I see it in damn Walmart, I'll pick up a copy of it. I'll send you your way because you need to check it out, man. It's solid.
Hell yeah.
Did I talk about the movie Super Hot on the podcast?
Nope. that was one of the ones that we need to hear
I didn't
about.
cross it off my list, so I thought maybe that was it.
You had two that we didn't
think
talk
it
about.
was-
You mentioned that there was Super Hot and there was something else, and that I was like, no, save those for later.
There's a couple other ones that I watched. I'm busy.
Yeah, you were on your due diligence, but Madeline's gonna tell us, Gene.
Yeah.
Listen up, Maddie's gonna tell us about this movie she's seen called Super Hot.
Super hot.
Alright.
I have no clue.
And I don't remember what country it is from. It's either New Zealand or Australia, and I don't like saying that because people from New Zealand and Australia don't like getting confused. So I'm gonna double check which country it is from.
What streaming service or how did you watch this?
Don't remember. Probably Shudder.
Ah, all right. Fair. Super Hot.
This is a recent movie, and basically, it's like pizza delivery girl finds out that the girl she has a crush on is going to be joining a sorority of vampires, and she has to try to thwart that.
Oh, I did read this
And
description.
it was pretty fun. But what's fun about it is that, okay, so this is actually from North Carolina and filmed in Charlotte, but it is produced by a New Zealand company. So
What?
New Zealand was right.
Full
and
circle,
also
baby. Full circle, peoples.
Represent
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, 100%.
Queen City.
Oh, man.
Um,
Hell yeah. Cool.
okay, I didn't realize that. I knew it was from New Zealand. I missed the part that it was filmed in Charlotte,
Dang.
which is where my niece is going to college, y'all. Represent.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes. Okay. So, the girl and her nerdy friends, they're all a bunch of big nerds. They're super, super geeky. They're so geeky. It's like if you put me and Mike and Gene in a horror movie, and everything we said was stupid movie references. That was basically it. So I was like, well, you sold me on that. Yes.
I'm in. Yeah.
Which
I'm in.
version of the thing are you watching? Which version do you fucking think I'm watching? So that was a lot of fun. It's fun. If you like horror movies, it's extra fun. Because and if you like kind of geek culture in general, then you're gonna dig it because there's a lot of references to just being a fucking geek.
That's
To
good.
just
That's Mike 100%.
What was the gore factor? There's a good
Me
factor.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hell, we're geeks. Way it is.
Yeah, straight up. The gore factor was just a lot of vampires getting killed in very creative ways. Some of them are ways that I'm not sure count, but you know what? Every different.
How many different ways would you say?
It's been a month of Sundays since I watched it, but
Definitely not that long.
yeah, definitely that long.
No, that would have been
That would have been a month.
a month of Sundays. You referenced that. That'd been fucking 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, it might have been.
That's a Southern thing,
For
y'all.
what it's worth, it was a while back that I watched it, and yeah, there were several different vampires being killed, all in unique ways that were, some of which were less.
Was it splattery? Was it extra juicy? Somewhere in that frame?
Was it horrible?
It was horrible. It wasn't over the top for me.
Hmm.
Just with my, gore. What's the word? Scale? Spectrum. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10 chainsaws, 10 being the most juicy,
yeah, there we go.
splattery thing you could do, like Bruce Campbell opening the wall and the wall blood's gushing all
Then
over him.
compared to that, probably a 6, 5.
Solid. 6,
Hey,
5,
that's pretty
6.
good. That's pretty high up there.
That's
Yeah,
ideal. That's
compared
ideal.
to some of the shit I've seen in my life.
Solid.
That's pretty up there.
And I watch a lot of trauma movies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
which, speaking of
Definitely a
which,
We won't do that.
we won't?
Although we definitely will mention, hey, y'all, if you got a moment, check out Trauma something or another. Trauma. There's a new app on the damn internet like app store called Trauma.
Hold on, I'll figure it out because
Anyway, like I did my free trial, which is actually a month of Trauma. Everything you could think of from Trauma Video is available on this one weird little app, Trauma Now.
Trauma Now.
And Trauma Now has like all their trauma stuff, even their weird stuff. They even have Kevin Costner on there, y'all.
And they have
Toxic Avenger. They have Sergeant Kabuki Man.
Also curated horror movies that aren't necessarily trauma, but trauma-esque or trauma-approved, I guess.
Definitely free damn
Michael Hurts and Lloyd Kaufman approved.
And definitely not damn...
Sizzle Beach was the name of the movie that you're thinking of with Kevin Costner.
No, I was thinking of the fact... What's it called when a film is like free? Like all the Betty Boop things.
Open Domain.
Open Domain. They have a lot of that deliciousness. Like everything else that's horror that can have free horror. They have a lot of Open Domain films also. But that's a very small section.
But it's curated.
It's definitely curated. But you know what? Like they have all their trauma stuff. Like so you can watch Romeo and Juliet.
If you really want to put yourself through that and you haven't done it before, you don't. You don't. It's so bad. It's like, honestly, it's like Dee Snider's Strangeland, but worse. If you can wrap your mind around that. Something like cheaper and trashier than Strangeland with the same kind of body modification theme. And also absolutely just fucking an abomination on Shakespeare. Just absolutely.
It's pretty perfect for the Shakespeare factor.
And, you know, well, I'm just going to say that... hold on. Let me think of it.
Stroma now.
I mean, all I'm saying is, when you riff on Shakespeare, think of how Christopher Marlowe would feel, okay? Those of you who know what I know.
He probably doesn't really care.
Who is he? Christopher Marlowe?
No, he probably doesn't care, honestly. He's like, that's Shakespeare getting ripped
Marlowe's like, yeah, Shakespeare deserves that, but I wrote that.
Then he probably feels something inside. He probably has a sip of damn whiskey or a nice fine red wine.
And wherever he is in the universe, in the afterlife.
Right. Just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go, brothers. Just gotta let it go. That's on Shakespeare. That's on Bill. He deserves it. That thieving bastard.
They put it on him. I probably wrote it.
Yep, so in 1 month, I'll probably be charged like...
Yeah, he might be getting a tickle out of that, actually.
Actually, probably will. In a month... Yeah. So Trauma Now costs apparently... Damn it, Gene. I'm putting you... We definitely have to have you over so you can see what's happening.
Damn, we haven't done an episode like that.
It's been like pre-COVID, yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. That Zoom episode.
Watch this. It sucks.
Yeah, but Trauma Now, like, you know what? Trauma Now is like in a month now. When I forget to damn cancel it. If I do that, I probably won't. But if I do intend to cancel it and forget, it's only gonna probably run me $5.99 tops.
I thought it was $4.99.
Exactly. That's what I said. $5.99 tops. It's crazy. That's an incredible amount of entertainment for like $5 or $6 a month. If you're into that kind of thing. If you're into Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD, if you're into them werewolves in wheelchairs.
If you are into Class of Nukem High or The Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
This is a podcast for you.
If you all want to, it's a podcast for you.
It already was that, right?
It's always been that. But also...
A bunch of damn wall-eyed.
If you want to see
a nice...
currently famous actors like Kevin Costner or Billy Bob Thornton doing really trashy films, this is an app for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was Sizzle Beach, and then before that, there was... Or maybe after that, or at some other time with Billy Bob Thornton, there was Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town.
There was. And if you really like the machinations of the South Park people... Trey Parker and Matt Stone actually did a movie called Cannibal the Musical which
Yes.
was lit by Troma, and it's now on their app because they're like, you know what, these guys are funny. Let's give them the money to make their movie. And
You
boom.
know, like that one time I loaned this film, Cannibal the Musical, to a friend of mine who likes horror movies. And the response was, "What the fuck did you just make me watch?"
Oh God.
Because it's that good. He didn't think it was that good, but I do. I thought that was a compliment. I thought that was high praise.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst one that I told. I was damn scared to tell Mike to watch some of these damn movies. I was like, God dang! I'm telling you what, damn. I don't think I didn't know he was hardcore into horror movies and stuff like that. But when it comes to damn crazy shit like damn Cannibal Holocaust, now that one, I was just like, I didn't even want to tell Mike about that.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't compare Cannibal Holocaust to Cannibal the Musical.
But did you see?
Except that they
did I
both have
lend
to
you
do with
Cannibal the
cannibalism.
Musical?
Cannibal the Musical.
No,
It's funny.
I think I got that damn one. I think it sucked.
I think you didn't like it, but
I've
Some
got
people
another
didn't like
one.
it.
I think I probably maybe got 20 minutes into it, and if I can find that damn thing, I'm gonna give it to you because
you don't have it. I lended it to you. I loaned it to you, and you gave it back and said I couldn't finish watching it. I was like, you didn't finish watching it. That's the problem. And there you were. Cannibal the Musical is a fucking fantastic piece of comedy. And that's it.
Little Shop of Horror. That's probably the only one that's the best. That's the best one. That's it.
That's the best horror musical?
Oh man.
I love Little Shop of Horrors. Don't
Love
get me
it.
wrong.
That's it. That's probably the best one.
Love to death, both versions.
Yeah, like
I don't say that very
we'll throw
often.
the blank gauntlet
The
down.
black
And
and white one's great,
And the Rick Moranis one's great too.
And the one that had the one made back in the 80s.
Rick Moranis. Yeah, the Rick Moranis one, Gene. But no, like even going to like.
Yeah. You know, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids one.
Yep. Anyway. God damn it, that's horrible. But yeah, no, like fucking.
AKA Rick Moranis
Yeah.
as Seymour.
Seymour.
I can sing that whole soundtrack.
Don't, please. But the fact is, Gene, like,
Nobody's ever treated me kindly.
you never finished watching it. You didn't finish watching, so your opinion, you definitely have to finish watching it.
I know it, dude.
It's good,
I'm not much
man.
on them damn things.
You'll want to build a snowman. You'll want to damn fucking build a snowman before this is over. Because, like, it's so good, man. It's just, like, so fun. If you all like, damn, the South Park, you should watch Cannibal the Musical. Because this is their early work. They're even in it. It's like, nice hat. Cannibal Musical is definitely a nice hat. If you see a nice hat, you need to put it in your damn head and be happy and buy that thing. Because, like, Cannibal the Musical is a fucking absolute gem. It's pure comedy. Pure gore, pure fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone fucking gold.
It's
like,
extra funny if you speak a little Japanese.
and it's extra funny if you speak any Japanese at
I tell
all.
you what, man, this is alright. Let's get into the damn Freddy movies or something.
Nah, we ain't doing that
That's
bullshit.
cool.
We've seen that bullshit. Everybody's seen that bullshit for the last fucking 40 years. Come on, man. 40
Well,
years.
it's better than that damn movie.
No, god damn. That
I
shit
don't
was
think so.
fucking. I don't think so.
Cast on damn-
Like, you know, fucking Robert Englund probably loves that shit.
Review here, man.
I'm gonna be.
I'm telling you,
Oh.
do not watch that. You ain't gonna get through it.
You're gonna fail, Gene. You failed right now. 1 hour and 3 minutes. You just officially failed the podcast. You son of a bitch.
Some people really
Fail.
don't like it
That's
because
why
they
I'm
just
on
don't
here,
get
man.
it.
I know I was gonna fail this shit.
You don't get it. You haven't seen it all the way through. You don't get the comedy of it. It's a comedy. It's also a horror thing.
And
And-
I'll find that fucking film. I'm
You
gonna
don't own it.
fucking
I lent it to
own
you. I lent it to you. I tried to make you watch it. Oh yeah, that's a little loud. It's not terrible actually looking at the screen. But
Speaking
I,
of Christopher Marlowe,
Then I owe you a damn fucking movie.
yeah, you owe me a movie. I'll just take that movie just out of spite. But like, I'm not even gonna say it. You owe me a movie.
Speaking of Christopher Marlowe.
No, people don't listen to him because it's horrible.
Christopher Marlowe. What about Christopher Marlowe, Madeline?
And horror movies. I was going to say another horror movie that I watched, which is an older one, a few years old, a Jim Jarmusch thing that Leah had mentioned before when she was on here, and I'd never watched it. Only Lovers Left Alive.
Oh yeah, you did.
If anybody watches that, that was pretty weird. You know, Jim Jarmusch is known for directing kind of art films and indie films like that are pretty weird, and it's very slow. It's a slow burn, but I actually really kind of dug it. Tom Hiddleston is in it.
Was it in color?
It's in color, yeah.
Cool.
Tom Hiddleston, Tilda Swinton.
Ah, Tilda. What a genius.
John Hurt.
John Hurt. Ooh.
Yeah, and Mia Wasikowska is in it too, which is like apparently
Jesus.
the first time somebody saw Tom Hiddleston and Mia Wasikowska in a movie together and thought, let's do that again. And I guess that person was Guillermo del Toro, who put them together in Crimson Peak.
And that was pure brilliant still.
It was, oh gosh,
it was so perfectly creepy.
So gross, but
so good, so good.
Only Lovers Left Alive. If you like a vampire movie that's like slow and dramatic and artsy, if you like The Hunger, if you like The Addiction, stuff like that, you'll probably like this. And then there's some interesting historical characters, including Christopher Marlowe.
Musicals? Nah.
There was no Christopher Cross in it, who apparently today we learn looks just like all the members of Tenacious D.
At some point.
At some point in his life.
Like when he was young, he looked like Jack Black.
And he looks like JD.
Now,
JD.
hey, check this out, Jack Black. 100% that was fucking fun.
Jack Black in I Know What You Did Last Summer Too.
I ain't seen that.
Oh, wait. That was the only thing I remember about the film. Actually, was Jack Black getting murdered. Which is probably the first time I ever saw Jack Black in a film.
Oh.
I don't remember anything else about that film or the entire series, although I think I only watched the first two movies. Apparently now they have a whole TV series, and they have a whole new movie called I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which is just grammatically incorrect. You will always know what I did that one summer.
Also, pause on that. That is probably fucking 20 years old now, sorry. Like, I will always know what you did last summer was actually probably...
Really? That long ago?
At least fucking
Okay,
10.
well, I don't pay attention because it sucked. What didn't suck about the entire series was Jack Black, the pothead, getting murdered with the hedge clippers. And he's stoned, and he's like, seriously, do not do this. I mean, that was some quality death scene.
That's straight up a damn fucking
Straight
Paul
up.
Rubens, like,
Kick.
You know what the damn weird thing of this band? I didn't even know that was damn, I don't know, call me a liar or whatnot. But that's Meatloaf's By God's Son.
what?
No, he's not Meatloaf's son.
Okay, no.
Oh, I've never heard that he's Meatloaf's son. I've seen a picture. I've seen Meatloaf's daughter. I will fucking shit a golden brick if you're not making this up, though.
So somebody just told me a fucking lie. You know?
Sounds like it, but at the same time, it's like if Jack Black is Meatloaf's son, that would blow my mind.
It would kind of like stand to reason. His daughter's real pretty and she can sing. I can't think of her name, but I saw her on TV one time singing with her dad. Jack Black.
But, yeah, all right,
parents.
that's a good one.
No, look that shit up.
She's looking up now, but
I'm looking it up.
yeah, no, there's no way. I think they're about like the same age.
Jack Black ain't goddamn fucking Meatloaf's the same age as Meatloaf. Or whatever his name is.
Mr. Loaf to you, pal. Mr. Loaf.
Fun fact, if I haven't mentioned it before, Meatloaf is a vegetarian.
Cussing me out right now. My name ain't Meatloaf, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a vegetarian. That's awesome. The Meatloaf is a vegetarian.
This is a picture of Jack Black and his dad, and you tell me.
Oh, that is totally damn fucking Meatloaf. I'm kidding.
Look that shit up. Let's see what it says, eh?
It says his father is an engineer named Thomas William Black, who looks nothing like Meatloaf.
No.
And I'm not sure what Meatloaf's real name is. That's not his stage name.
You got lied to. But still, who cares? It's good stuff. Like, yeah, that was great. But, God, what was that movie you were talking about? Other than, like, Always Know What You Did.
The Pick of Destiny.
The Pick of Destiny was awesome.
That is the Tenacious D movie.
Yeah, the Tenacious D, Christopher Cross looks like both of them.
Stop.
It's crazy. Like, there's two pictures of Christopher Cross that look like Jack Black and JB. Or JD.
Yeah, dang, that's a great movie.
Yeah, that, like, Christopher Cross is, like, looking like JD now. Like, when he's younger, he looked like Jack Black. And it's pretty hilarious. I seen this on my like, messages, like, fucking list today. Like, my friend sent me a damn text, and I was like, that's disgusting, because that guy, Christopher Cross, looks just like damn Jack Black. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And
If
then he
y'all
also
remember-
looks like damn JB now, or JD. Holy
Meatloaf
shit.
only has 2 daughters. But yes,
It's
Christopher
disturbing.
Cross. If you remember this guy from your yacht rock days when you were coked up on your yacht,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ride Like the Wind,
Ride like
Arthur's
the
theme.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
Christopher Cross, often accompanied by Michael McDonald, Blue-Eyed Soul Man. Yeah, if you like some Blue-Eyed Soul, some yacht rock,
Mm-hmm.
you remember Christopher Cross.
He's on your playlist.
He's on. You know what? I listen to way too much yacht rock to knock it.
Sadly, like my
I just do.
my XM radios, like the yacht rock has sailed. Like about a week ago, it's sailed off. Now it's become the Billy Joel channel.
Took it away to where Mike never wanted it to be.
No, damn, that was damn good shit. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just that was off the cuff, y'all.
Yacht rock, y'all. Miffy and me will be hitting the damn
Yep.
high seas.
Them sing,
Back to
my
the
God.
Caribbean from here on out. We
That's
appreciate
right.
y'all. Thank y'all. And I don't generally use the word y'all, but this is yacht
But you know
rock in
what?
the South. So,
Yacht rock in sea.
so remember,
Tell me.
remember when you're in your kitchen, call it the galley. And we'll see you next summer. This is the yacht out. Biff, pull the anchor. We're gone. And that was my like yacht rock, man. It's been a good summer. I had a good yacht rock summer.
Oh God! Now this is the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Now, in the '90s, by God, how many people had a band? Everybody had a damn band.
I didn't. I should have. I'm a good singer, as everybody just heard.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you should have been in the band. You should
I-
have been in
I-
my band. I'll let you
Really,
do
we
it.
tried. We tried. My friend Heather and I were going to start a band. We were going to be called the Lady Cats and just do rockabilly songs. I was going to play upright bass, but I didn't get my upright bass back. And I don't, you know what? We were going to have matching jackets
Bam.
and matching tattoos.
Even
It was,
more
it
cool.
was,
Yeah, now it'd been hooked.
yeah, it was going to be really cool, but it never happened because we're actually just people who talk a lot of shit and don't ever do shit.
And if y'all out there do decide to use that name they just used, you
Lady
better give us
Cats.
credit,
Give
goddammit.
us credit for Lady Cats. I actually give my friend Heather credit for Lady Cats. One of my many friends named Heather that we all have. That was
Yeah.
her idea from the Stray Cat Strut. We were the Lady Cats.
We had the stupidest fucking name. It was one was Tarantula Podium. No, Hoodwink. No, Tarantula Podium was
What podium?
was a song.
That sounds horrible.
I can't remember.
Hoodwink.
Hoodwinked?
I got nothing for that. All right, let's drop this. I'm dropping this. That subject is dropped. All right, Gene, let's get to the real point of the end of this episode. What good movie that's being released now is a good Halloween movie to watch? What do you think?
I asked you that earlier, dude.
And I'm throwing back at you, but I really got nothing. But honestly, no, you've got nothing. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you had the opportunity, and I had the opportunity, I'd probably have to go watch the new Halloween Kills because I heard it was.
I ain't heard that.
I heard it sucks. I heard it sucks,
Oh God.
and that's disappointing.
Watch it first before you.
No, I'm just saying.
You know.
I've heard it sucks, so I'm not going into it with any damn shudders that's gonna be great or anything. But I heard it sucks. But you know what? Like, I've seen all the modern Halloween films, and it's like, you know what? They are what they are. And I'm always going at like, it's a brand new Halloween film. Let's see where they go with this one because I know the little bit of backstory on this arc.
You know the whole backstory on the arc.
The whole Rob Zombie
Halloween
flip.
films was they besides the songs and stuff like that. Besides that, did it really scare you or anything like that? Hell no!
Yeah.
God dang it! I wasn't. I'm not a big Halloween fan when it comes to the movie Halloween. Never was.
The first one or the whole franchise?
The whole thing. I've never really.
Start
like
to finish.
I could give it drafts and stuff like that. Even now, Friday the 13th, I thought was the first one was it didn't even have Jason in it.
Correct.
Right. Jason wasn't the villain.
And because the mama was crazy and all that stuff, and I don't know. The only thing that really I like about it stuff, the hockey mask.
And that
Well,
was
that
added
wasn't
late.
in-
That was
yeah, that
episode
wasn't in
3.
the
That was
first-
like the third
sure.
one almost. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
They had it on the cover, but they didn't actually have it in any of the films, which is weird. Because, like, at the end of the second one, he busts through the window, or the
Because
first one.
frankly, where does it ever fucking make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking kid who gets bullied and drowned because he's
He's really
like disabled.
He's really mentally disfigured.
He's disfigured. Well, that physically disabled, I will say, or physically different. I have no PC way to say how Jason looks. So.
And Freddy, that one.
Where does the hockey
was
mask
another
miss
one that
us?
I really, I kind of think like this. He got in your dreams. Oh my God, that son of a bitch didn't fucking scare me even when I was a kid.
Really? He was such a perv.
It didn't scare me. And when he was killing people in their dreams and stuff like that, I was like, this is not even realistic or nothing like that. It's great. It's awesome. Great movies. But when I was a kid, I wasn't into that. Mine was Hellraiser.
Okay, just saying,
Heads
like
up.
as somebody with sleep paralysis, the concept of someone getting into your dreams and being able to kill you is really, like, actually frightening. It was Freddy frightening for me, not particularly that character, but the concept that someone could actually kill me in my sleep because I have sleep paralysis is actually really, if it had been done in a way that would speak to my sleep paralysis, then that would have really frightened me.
I liked the characters. It was cool as shit.
What was
The
scary
only
about
one that really
Hellraiser?
scared the hell out of me was Hellraiser.
Well, speaking of films where the main
That
where the
scared
main villain doesn't
living
show up in the
hell
first
out of me.
film. Am I wrong? Because
What was
Uncle
funny
Frank
is,
was
like,
scary.
The first Hellraiser, Pinhead wasn't in.
That's what I'm saying. Just like with Friday the 13th.
No, wait. Pinhead did show up in the first one
I mean-
because, like, he wasn't, like, the main character as much, but he was pinged. But Frank
Yeah.
was, like, getting
Uncle
out
Frank.
from their control.
Uncle Frank was fucking scary.
What was so messed up was I went to the theater with Hellraiser. I forget which one it was.
That's a good one, but like still, like he was in the first one. He was a main character. He gave Frank the damn.
He was a side character.
He was like a backstory kind of puppeteer.
Oh, but here's something we haven't talked about.
Oh, let's not go. Oh, wait, yeah, go for it. Go
The
for it.
first Hellraiser, he wasn't in the thing. He wasn't in it. He wasn't in it.
He was in it, but he was not the main character. Uncle Frank.
I don't even remember him in it, but apparently he was. So
Yeah, because there was a whole story about.
there was a like brief cameo appearance.
No, he was the one that made the deal, and then
You
blew
don't-
him up, and like he was on the damn spinning damn meat hook damn wood stake thing in the thing. Yeah, he was in it.
But
I can get my internet
what
to work.
would scare the hell out of me, and I used to buy them Fangoria books and stuff.
All right, go.
And
All right.
magazines, and I wouldn't buy that box. I wouldn't buy that Hellraiser box because I really thought it was for real.
That's pretty
Puzzle
fun.
box?
Oh my God! I mean, I love the movie and stuff. I love the movies. I love the Hellraiser series and stuff like that. But I was gonna buy like a mask or something. Like, and I got some Freddy gloves, you know.
Yeah.
But I would not buy that fucking Hellraiser box. I was like, looking back on it, I was really that movie that Hellraiser really scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. What was it called? The damn the Hellraiser's damn the box. What was it? It was like a puzzle. It was like the
I
antagonizer
thought it was called the
puzzle.
puzzle box. I don't remember.
It's a puzzle box, but it's like it's got a damn.
Oh, for fuck's
it's got a
sake.
real
Let me look
name.
it up. I'm just gonna skip my.
It's just a puzzle box.
It's a
I
puzzle
don't know
box,
what
but,
it
like,
did. It did have
the
have a
code-
real name and
Like the
stuff that,
solution
but
to it has a name. And it's got a
But
cool
they talk
solution
about-
name.
That was the only thing that freaked me out. I mean, I could buy Freddy gloves, Jason mask, but
Was
I
it the
was not
lament
gonna buy that
configuration?
goddamn box.
Yeah, the puzzle box was solved with the lament configuration. That's how you open
And
the gate to
lament
hell.
means to mourn. If y'all didn't know, I don't know if you know what that means.
But
What
yeah,
was it?
that's great. Yeah, the lament configuration is what the little girl did, how they opened the puzzle box. On each of the faces, there's a lament configuration that unlocks that side of the box. And you just open it, and it opens a certain gateway to hell, to the damn Cinnabites' damn universe of the hell. But there it is.
So what I was gonna say is, and I know this has been in the news for a couple of weeks, but we haven't had a podcast. They're
True.
making a new Hellraiser,
Yes.
Yes.
Hit it.
right? I'm gonna hit it because this is gonna touch on a lot of stuff.
You gotta hear this.
And a lot of stuff for the LGBTQ community, and everybody knows Clive Barker's gay, but he has not always been, from what I have read and listened to people, not always been very kind to the transgender community in his writing. Like, has been maybe just misunderstood, or maybe he's just grown as a person. Because the new Pinhead is going to be played by a transgender actor.
Hell yeah.
That's right, a transgender woman. Hear it right here. Jamie Clayton from The L Word is going to be playing Pinhead. And you know what? It's a reimagining of the first Hellraiser.
Plus,
Apparently closer to the original novel, The Hellbound Heart, which I will admittedly say I never read.
I have a copy of it somewhere. I meant to give that to my friend Kevin.
You
who
meant to
passed
give it
away.
to your friend Mike.
No, I meant to give that to my friend Kevin as a gift. But then he passed away before I could give it to him. So it's somewhere in my book collection
Or-
here somewhere.
To your wife.
So a new
to-
Hellraiser.
There's going to be
Well,
a new Hellraiser, and it's going to be freaking...
A new reimagining of the first Hellraiser, actually. And it's Clive Barker, coming out to say, I'm really not transphobic, y'all. Because he got the rights back.
Mm-hmm.
He had lost the rights to the franchise for years and got them back. And he is actually producing this. He's behind it 100%.
That's a big
Kind of
deal.
making good.
That's awesome.
Kind of making good now. And I hope that this is going to be really cool.
It's going to be super freaky. It's going to be fucking cool, probably. 100% going to be fucking
It's
freaky as shit.
Hey, we ought to go. We ought damn We have to go watch it.
Yep.
Mask up and go watch it.
Yeah, we'll definitely mask up and go watch it, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be definitely like I can't imagine it's not. It's gonna be some light up kind of damn fucking bright light fucking slasher. It's gonna be damn
No,
dark
it's
and
gonna
goddamn
be
crazy.
It's
It's
gonna
gotta
be
be.
Clive Barker. Like, I'm back, bitches. I still haven't watched the new Candyman.
Raise your hand. I know I can't see your hands, but I'm tired of the damn slasher film.
Mm-hmm. I've never been a big fan of slashers, but like, I still haven't watched the new Candyman, and I know I said I was going to. I mean, just speaking of Clive Barker characters that I love, I know this isn't Clive Barker directed or probably produced with Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, but still, it's still Clive Barker. Jordan Peele?
I don't know. So Jordan Peele's the one made the one he's a genius.
He's
horror
pretty.
filmmaker.
He's a pretty fucking genius horror
Yeah.
movie director.
He's a great comedian.
And, oh yeah,
And
no, I
our
love
great comedian, I'll tell you what, if he ain't making me laugh, he's scaring the hell out of me. So,
right?
yeah, that's
No, and I
it.
love that because it's exactly the kind of person that I like.
That is
Oh.
exactly.
That's a cool dude.
I have been looking forward to seeing his version of Candyman because Candyman is honestly, as much as I don't love slasher movies, Candyman is like one of my top favorite characters. It's just like I love the original Candyman. The rest of the series kind of went meh, but
All
the
two-
first one.
all two movies. Come on, two.
But
movies.
there's two. There was
There was a
Farewell to the Flesh,
yeah,
and then there was
Day of the Dead or something.
yeah, something else kind of. Anyway, yeah.
Candyman was a great movie. I remember watching that when I was a kid.
Oh my
in
gosh.
the 90s and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
The bees come out of his mouth.
Oh man, everybody
Scared
has
the hell
a
out of-
stupid
I
fear of
don't know who
bees.
the actor was, but damn,
Tony
he was
Todd was the
scary.
fucking actor.
Tony Todd.
Tony motherfucking Todd. Oh, Tony Todd. My heart. Tony Todd. I mean, that movie was just so fucking moving to me. I was like, so beautiful. I loved it. I didn't like it. I loved it when I was like 14.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was a little bit. I was younger than that, but Candyman was.
You're
awesome.
younger than me, Gene.
Yeah, seeing that in theaters was epic. That was just good fall cinema. That was
Well,
just like,
I didn't see it in
yay.
theaters. I saw it from Blockbuster.
Yeah, like seeing that in cinema was just fun. It was just like, oh wow,
No.
who's this guy? What?
I just
the
thought it was
shit?
all just like so
He's got
like
bees and a hook.
no, I just thought like the story was so gorgeous and detailed and painful, you know, and
That
just
was the same
it's
damn
Clive.
time of the year that I watched like Hellraiser
Mm-hmm.
and all them crazy different films. And like I said, I'm gonna think outside the box and stuff like that. I liked that area of film and stuff like that. Even what that shit, Jurassic Park. God dang, and I got to watch that in the drive-through, son. I'm telling you what,
McDonald's or Wendy's drive-through?
I was in my element because I love movies.
Yeah, drive-ins were fucking awesome.
You know why I watched Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I watched it at
Right, do you know
the
why?
drive-in.
I watched it at the movie theater.
That means a lot to me. I know it makes me feel old and shit like that, but I don't give a fuck because the damn thing of this is people nowadays, they don't understand how cool it was to go to a drive-through with your mom and dad.
I love McDonald's,
Sitting
Gene.
out there
A drive-in.
Gene, you know I love McDonald's drive-throughs. I loved them. Like going through the drive-thru.
Don't make fun of him. He meant drive-in, just like I meant.
Shit. He's not paying attention to the audio. Ugh.
Just like I meant pep rally. Look,
That's on
talking
you.
about the movie drive-in in Waynesville.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm
yeah, but
saying
you keep saying drive-through, honey.
you keep saying drive-through.
No big.
A movie drive-through there, you swallowed fuckers.
That was just called a drive-in.
And you'd go get your popcorn.
God damn it.
And
He's
they'd
not-
have a session stand. You'd go in there. You'd get
Yep.
get a Snickers bar. Get you get everybody a Coke, you know. They
Oh,
always
yeah.
send the kids, you know, to get all that shit, you know.
Babe, I've been to the Waynesville drive-in too when it was there.
I got to go to the drive. I actually went to the drive-in at least once up north in around Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Like I got to go to a drive-in out there one time.
I saw Face Off at the Waynesville drive-in. That was a horrible experience.
I got to stay. Like my family went and took our blankets and stuff as
But
Indians and threw out. Like we lived near the drive-in, but we all like as a family took all our blankets, grabbed the radio, and we all sat outside the damn drive-in, laid our blankets down in the field beside it, and laid down the brush, and then we all laid blankets down and we sat there and watched Star Wars. We turned on the radio.
Cool as fuck.
Yeah, like I remember that. That was like
Which Star Wars?
the first Star Wars.
A New
I
Hope.
watched the first
No, Star Wars, yeah,
at
A New
the
Hope.
Waynesville
Star Wars,
Library.
which is
What,
just
did you just say no? A New Hope?
I don't call it A New Hope. I just call it Star Wars. That's Star Wars.
Shit.
A New Hope was added later.
No, it wasn't. That was in...
It was called
Title
Star
sequence.
Wars.
It was...
Like if you look at movie posters from
If
19
you
like
look
70,
at the title sequence, Star Wars, A New Hope.
yeah,
Like
but
when it comes up the screen.
I'm pretty sure damn George Lucas added
I'm
that.
pretty sure George Lucas meant that from the get-go.
But anyway,
Some later
Like-
stuff he added later, don't get me wrong.
anyway, I'm just saying like that's the first damn drive-in I remember getting to go to. Like my family were like, all right, we're going to the drive-in. I was like, cool, we're going to watch a movie. I was like, sweet. I was a little kid. I was probably fucking young as shit. But I remember like
You must have been.
then it's like, where are we going? We're not going to the car? It's like, and I'm just watching, like, no, we're walking that way about fucking quarter mile. And I was like, what? Mentally, I was thinking this. I was a little kid, and I was like, all right, cool, we're going to the drive-in. Like, I got a snack, I got a candy bar, and that's it.
And
Like-
what it was, is people, I got, and I remember this, see, you had to, how many people that you had in the car and stuff like that, that's how they charged you.
So you'd
So-
smuggle them in the
So
trunk.
they'd hide people in the trunks and shit like that.
Yeah, you put people under your fucking legs and shit.
True story.
Facts. But, Gene, let me finish my story.
Damn it, Mike's story.
Let me finish this.
Cool.
So anyway, the story is we lived near a drive-in. Like when I was a kid, this house was of course haunted. It sucked. Like I remember this house being haunted, and it's my haunted house story also. So like I'm not gonna go into that detail, but like the haunted house was there, but like it was also right next to a drive-in movie theater. So like one night Star Wars was being released, the first Star Wars. And my family said, hey, we're going to watch Star Wars. And, like, all my aunts and my uncles and my cousins, and we all fucking packed up. They grabbed fucking coolers and a bunch of big-ass blankets. And we all hiked up because, like, we lived right there. The neighbors knew us. And my family just cut through their yard, went up into the damn surrounding flat field there right beside our neighbor's house, and laid out probably 5 or 6 blankets. And everybody sat down there, like right beside the drive-in, in the field, and they all brought like radios, like just classic radios, like AM, FM radio.
Yeah.
And they tuned into the radio station and set it down, and there was the sound, and there was the movie. And it was like you're watching this huge-ass TV screen, and it's coming from the radio that's on the damn blanket, and you're sitting here eating a piece of candy, watching a movie. And I just remember looking off to my right, like, wow, look at that. That's space. And I was just like blown away. I was tiny. But it stuck with me. That's always stuck with me. I remember being like older and being a latchkey kid and being dropped off at the movie theater when damn fucking Return of the Jedi came out, I think. And like, all right. Like, my mom, back then, like, I was probably fucking 8, 9. And they were like, all right, Return of the Jedi, here's your ticket. Go into the movie theater, watch Return of the Jedi. And I remember going to the movie theater and watching Return of the Jedi as a 9-year-old kid with no adult supervision. And that's the way the shit went in the damn 80s and late 70s.
And smelling the popcorn going in there, because you know your mom and dad's probably got in there, you know, it's like, hey, go get us some popcorn and some chocolates and stuff like that.
Or in my case, in my family's case, was like, all right, here's the money for your ticket, and here's the money for a piece of candy or something, and go in and watch a movie, and we'll come back in a couple hours and pick you up. That's what I remember. And that's the thing. It was like, I was probably 10 years old, and I remember getting dropped off at the movies with a little bit of money. They bought my ticket, gave me the ticket, and said, all right, go buy your candy, then go in the damn theater where it is, and then go sit down and watch a movie, then come back out and we'll pick you up.
One of my friends, he was across from the theater, and like I said, you just tuned in on like AM radio.
Yep.
And he watched all them movies.
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, that's definitely the radio.
From his damn room, he watched all the movies.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about living near them drive-in, because that was all on the radio station.
Yeah, and they had these big fucking what was they made out of? Just big metal damn things that you put on there, and
Are you talking about speakers?
yeah, them big speakers, and they'd put them on your window.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd turn it up and stuff, and half of them wouldn't even work, because this place is like already by God from the 60s.
Yeah.
So some of them didn't even work, you know.
Yeah.
Then you have to
And you just
move.
have to tune
Yeah.
in the radio.
Back to the story of why Madeline saw Jurassic Park in theaters.
Not.
I seen it.
My best friends and I went to the movie theater. We were like 14.
I was probably, you was probably there. In the
No,
same
nope, I was in
section
Oregon.
buying popcorn.
I was in Oregon.
Oh well, never mind.
We
I was
went
waiting
to the
till
movie
the-
theater to go watch Bram Stoker's Dracula in theaters, and they wouldn't let us in because it was rated R, but they would let us into Jurassic Park, which was also rated R. Never did figure that one out. Never been a Jurassic Park fan since then.
But then you had the theater, the indoor theater in Waynesville, and I remember in 1989. Hell, like I said, I was born in 1981, but I remember falling asleep watching Platoon and Hamburger Hill.
Terrible.
Oh, here's the thing about that you might not know about the Waynesville Theater, but you remember calling the theater back in the day. If you called the theater number,
Yeah.
the guy's very enthusiastic. You know,
He's an animated dude when he
What was
when
it?
he did his damn previews.
right.
Like, he
so when
w-
you hit
he did-
the audio recording, it was like, "This is Waynesville Theater," or whatever they called it.
Yeah, whatever.
He had. You remember what I'm talking about, Gene?
You probably
Not
never.
really. Like
Did
I
you
said,
ever
I
call the
was-
Waynesville
I was-
Theater and
I
get
was-
stuck on
like I
their
said, I was
answering
really young,
service?
But I remember watching them movies. I remember falling asleep during Platoon.
No, this is more important than that.
And my dad, he was like, hey, God dang, I tell you what, he's in the Marines and stuff. He's tripping out.
Gene, stop right there. No. You're going now, just now.
You're
Maddie's
down
got this little
the
bit.
wrong rabbit hole.
Wrong rabbit hole. We're not going there.
The right rabbit hole is this. You never called the Waynesville Theater to hear what time the movies were playing and heard the recording? Because the guy was so animated.
He was so animated that
That's
this Texas radio station actually had a segment where they would call the Waynesville movie theater
Yeah.
and play his descriptions of the movies that were coming out.
Seriously, when my best friend lived outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, back in like the early 90s, the local radio station would call the Waynesville, North Carolina
That's awesome.
movie theater just to play this guy's animated descriptions of movies over the radio.
And there was no way he knew about this because
Well, when he found out, he was pissed. When he found out, he was pissed. He did not take that gracefully at all.
It took me a long time I got to get on this damn
No, dude, you're nowhere near this guy's level of enthusiasm.
No, nowhere near. Like, I've heard one description of it. Like, I've heard, like, actually a description of it one time. And, like, I actually heard the recording, and it was stupid. He was talking about Fast and the Furious, and it was the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It's still on YouTube or some shit.
Oh, it's out there, probably. Like, if you ever look up Waynesville movie theater, like, movie...
Waynesville, North Carolina.
Yeah, movie coming now soon. You can probably find it, like recording. Because this man was a fucking crazy person. Like
he should have been a used car salesman.
He probably was, but at the same time, it's just like the one recording I remember hearing that I did hear was like, I called it and listened to it, and it's like, this movie is a blockbuster. This is amazing. It's too fast. It's too furious. You've got to come watch this film.
But like any film he was selling, it could have been Schindler's List.
Yeah, it's a Schindler's List.
It's a list. It's Nazis. He's defeating them.
There's a story.
This is really an upsetting film that's going to upset the fuck out of you. He didn't say fuck, but you know what I'm saying.
He was like, he was an animated dude.
It was very enthusiastic.
Yeah, it was enthusiastic
So
enough
much
that this
that
radio
other
station.
radio stations,
Yeah.
radio stations around the country would call the Waynesville movie theater and and hold up his fucking line.
Listen to the description. The movies. And that's the thing, is like, this is before the internet.
This
like,
is our pride and joy.
Yeah, this is like one of those damn points of pride. But still, it's like, man, other radio stations, DJs would call the number and just sit there. It's like, all right, we're calling it. Ring, ring, ring. Oh, here we go. Y'all listen. And then you just listen to him describe what movies are coming out and how he described them and his voiceovers. And it was just straight madness. Like, crazy. Like, it generally, like, probably there were some, of course, like, not great ones. Like, all right, that was kind of weak.
It slices. It dices.
It sounds like it, dude. Like from, it sounds like ones that you'd hear on the radio and stuff. Like, it's like, what the hell they call him? It would be like the Bigfoots and shit. You know? It's like, oh, we got monster trucks. It's gonna be crashing, burning, flipping.
Sunday. Monster truck rally. There's gonna be Gravedigger and fucking.
It's the Ginsu knife.
Yep.
It slices, it dices. Watch it go through this,
tin can.
Watch it go through a tomato after that. Watch it go through a cinder block.
Flames of the hooping flames on a motorcycle. Yeah.
They have the wall of death.
And then it's like he's talking about Disney movies. But it's like, seriously, that intense. That level of intensity all the time.
Yeah.
Every movie preview.
So when you come out, make sure you check out Lady and the Tramp. It's like,
yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, he was a nut for like his movie descriptions, and people latched to it. And like,
I was shocked to find out that my friends in Texas knew about this.
Like, I called it once just to hear it, and it was like Fast and Furious. It was insane. That man was a nut. And I was like, I don't know. It's like, I hope he's still doing it. I haven't thought about it. He's opened up the theater.
They've reopened the theater. I hope that they redid that.
I hope he's still out there.
Maybe we should call.
Maybe we should call. Maybe next week.
Maybe we should call the podcast and see if it's something like some elevator music.
Ding, 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 ding. This week, we got them Halloween kills. It's damn Michael Myers. He's back. And you know what? He's going to kill his sister. And
Sunday.
You need to be here Sunday.
And then, I don't know what other movies are new, so.
Yeah, like, whatever.
James Bond.
No Time to Die.
You have time to die. Daniel Craig doesn't have time to die because he's 007.
And his last performance, apparently, before he goes on to do something else. Daniel Craig. But yeah. Also, we did go watch Daniel Craig's last damn James Bond as James Bond, and it was a damn fucking masterpiece. Go
I didn't watch it.
Go watch it. I masked up.
I was busy.
The college students were there. It sucked. But they were quiet. They were actually cool. As soon as the movie started, they shut the fuck up, and you know what? Respect.
All right.
Up to that point, they fucking sucked. I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't care about your friend. Why is she wearing her underwear? What the hell? It was that kind of damn showing. It's like that girl was wearing her track underwear where she's like sprinting. I was like, why are you wearing your track underwear suit?
What?
This girl, like, one of the college students was wearing them, like,
Maybe she just got out of track practice.
I guess, but
What
why would
fucking
you want
business is it of yours?
I'm just thinking, why do you want to wear that to a dirty-ass movie theater?
Because she's already dirty. She's going to take a shower when she gets home.
Gross. I wouldn't want to wear damn anything to those movie theater seats. I'm just saying. Like, I took my pants off, threw them in the wash as soon as I got home, man.
You mean you went to the theater in your underwear?
No, after I went to the theater, I took those pants off and threw them in the wash. Gross.
Well, so did she.
Thing about the theater.
By the way, y'all, we say
Everybody wanted
theater.
the front seats. Everybody wanted the back seats.
I want the middle seats, man.
God dang, you remember how back at the eyeballs would be like bulging out back?
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about that. They're like, I don't want to have to damn crank my neck looking up. I was like, that's a good argument. That's a fact.
Everybody wants to sit in the back seats because, yeah, dang, hell, time you got out of there, you just damn wall-eyed, you know?
There was that. But that's movie theaters, man. So, No Time to
You
Die.
always had some asshole or some bunch of damn teenage kids throwing popcorn to somebody and not watching the movie, by God, and then there'd be a
What
fight.
are you doing? It's gross. You can hear it.
Yeah, anyway.
Something about fucking Waynesville. I'm telling you what, even if there's a carnival, it's like, we're going to go to the carnival and stuff like that. Everybody stay together because somebody's going to murder you.
That's horrible. All right, Gene, that's enough of that madness. Let's drop this rabbit hole and let's call it a damn episode because we've got.
Let's do that, man. It's an episode,
crossed.
and like I said, it's a great episode, and all
And
the
if you
fan base
disagree-
and stuff like that, we'll come up with another good one, and we won't be bullshitting half the damn time, but pretty much.
We've crisscrossed from Marlowe to Cross this episode.
Stop.
So the Kiowa Nation definitely is super hot, and the Gene Factor is over 1 million. This has been Madison County Damn Radio, public radio. We thank you for listening.
We're not from Madison County. y'all.
AM station 666. We thank you.
It's all Madeline's fault.
It's definitely probably Madeline's
It's
fault.
probably my fault.
But like,
We're
we-
gonna learn something.
Actually, Mars Hill, which is in Madison County, Mars Hill College has a really kind of cool college radio station, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still have it out there, but represent Mars Hill. Y'all are cool.
definitely. Yeah, definitely check it out. You can look it up on the internet. And if
Yeah.
you don't even do that, check out Spindale. As soon as you type in Spindale, their little
Which
college
isn't-
station, it's not
I don't think that's in Madison County.
Madison County,
But
but it's
close.
definitely one of the Carolinas.
Damn close.
It's one of the Carolinas, baby. So Spindale, people love it.
But also, I'm just saying Mars Hill College used to have a college radio station that you could pick up in Asheville and some places. They probably still do. It's just really, really localized to the college.
Yeah. So like, check it out. But y'all need to check out.
When I used to live in Asheville, that's been many, many years ago. So
We didn't cover this one thing, so I won't mention it. But y'all need to check out Bingo Hell. Be sure to check out the movie Super Hot. And if you're a Kiowa warrior, make sure you damn leave your bloody handprint on something.
Try to find one if you can, eh? Because that's the best experience in the world. Take your
Driving.
quilts
probably.
with you and stuff like that.
Buddy,
Damn
those
it,
are
Gene.
pretty uncommon now.
Gene, you're interrupting.
Okay.
Definitely. This should be a Zoom
Oh,
conversation.
yeah, by God, I'm about a fucking moron.
You're about interrupting.
But he's also, remote from us. You can't
know.
really catch a lot from facial, expression and stuff when you don't see each other.
Also, you need to buy that headphone again. You need a headphone mic again.
Oh, really? That
Yeah,
isn't. That's the
100%,
thing.
man. That's
Yeah.
when you got me, man. I wore that motherfucker out, dude.
You need to get another one. That's why you can't. If you had that on, you've been able to hear the conversation and been more in tune.
Oh,
So
okay, gotcha.
look into that. Get another damn $15 one of those thingies. But we will definitely be from crisscrossing DeMarlo to damn Christopher Cross.
He's just gonna keep saying it.
I just love it. So check out Troma now, people, because it's got all the Troma you can need. You can toxie yourself out all weekend for probably $5 for a whole month, and probably a
Actually,
free
the
month.
first month's free.
So knock it out. We also know what you did last summer. That's a thing that I'm not going to even divulge in.
Not even gonna worry about it.
Yeah, it's out there. Don't bother. Or bother.
Or go on the YouTube and see that one Jack Black death scene in the second film.
Definitely check that out. If you got, definitely look at Richard Brake's goddamn beautiful smiling face in Bingo Hell. That is the big sell for me for Bingo Hell. Richard Brake's beautiful grinning fucking face. I didn't get to talk about it much, but man, that's
you talked about it.
I talk about it, but didn't talk about it in the scene. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got diverted there. But definitely Richard Brake's damn grinning face is the big sell in that damn TV show, movie thing. Check it out. And if you want to have a drinking game every time they show a picture of Oak Springs or talk about the word Oak Springs, have yourself a drink. And then don't call me in the morning because you'll probably be dead. Mm-hmm. And we did like one movie for Halloween, and it was definitely not Halloween apparently.
Well, like I said, I did watch one and stuff like that because there's nothing worthy yet. I'm gonna have to see the fucking credentials here, man.
You need to see Bingo Hell. Bingo Hell.
Just gave you the credentials.
We dropped you got the damn dime dropped on you. Is a fucking 900-pound dime dropped on you in this episode.
Badass Patina director. That actor Mike likes. With the smile.
Don't need a lot of pizza and stuff because it's like fucking Hoover.
If you have a damn cheese intolerance, it's probably not great for you. But like pizza's still good. But yeah, Richard Brake, Kaboomski, Adriana Barraza, epic. L. Scott Caldwell, she was an absolute fucking hard ass black woman. Loved her.
She was she reminds me of a certain woman that Mike and I know.
Yep. And Josh Caleb Johnson, you know what? That boy needs to be slapped and said, God damn it, quit damn trying to jack shit up, kid. But the rest of it, it's awesome. Check it out. It's one of the damn...
Not the child, the actual actor, but the character.
The character.
The character, Caleb.
Yeah.
Not the actor. You
Not the
seem like a
actor.
sweet kid.
Menthol cigarettes because they're great.
Yeah. Not...
Gene, we don't recommend people smoke menthols or at all.
Yeah.
I'm smoking one right now and it's good.
All right, keep quiet. Shane McKenzie and Perry
Robert
Blackshear
Lashmans.
were the writers, along with Gigi Guerrero on that movie Bingo Hell. So credit's been given. It's great. Check it out.
She writes, she directs, she acts.
Yep.
Do not
kick-ass
watch
woman.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Unless you're into
As
that kind of thing.
always, do not watch Cannibal Holocaust or The
Or-
Human Centipede.
Yeah, definitely don't watch those two.
Nah, it's horrible. Just watch the whole trilogy.
As always, stay away from those movies this Halloween. Find something else. Watch Halloween Tree, maybe.
Oh, if you can find the Halloween Tree, Ray Bradbury, that's one that I love.
That's a
That's
a Halloween
heartwarming
movie.
cartoon for children
That's a good
and
one for
adults
Halloween.
alike. Mad Monster Party as well, the stop motion animation. Since it's pre-Halloween here, let's say that.
And if you guys
And-
want to watch something really damn folly,
Something
and
wicked this way
it
comes.
comes. Exactly.
We were going to say the same thing.
Yeah, like you didn't let me finish it initially.
Well, I knew we were saying the same thing.
I'm out. That's it, people. We love you here at the Chainsaw Bar. You Leinster bastard peoples. We love you, you Irish motherfuckers. We appreciate you listening. Anybody in Saudi Arabia that checked us? Anybody in Australia checked us? Canada?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't see anything from Mexico. Mexico, pick up your game. The
They
UK,
don't
of
speak
course.
English.
It doesn't matter. They like to hear the
You know
chirping of our
what?
chirpy voice.
Here's the fun thing. Most people outside of the USA do speak English.
Yeah, because like,
We're the ones.
we're the dumb ones
Sorry.
here,
Here's a
people.
funny fact. I can barely speak it.
So you
Obviously.
say. So you say.
Anyway,
Nothing
all
wrong
our,
with having an Appalachian accent.
all our beautiful world listeners, we thank you. This has been the Chainsaw Bar, America's we love you too. Tell 2 friends and have them tell 2 friends. And then, like, I'll give you more credit, America. Step up your game. But the rest of us, we appreciate you here on the Chainsaw Bar. It's been a
Also
good
get
thing.
vaccinated, you fucks.
Definitely wear a mask, social distance, and, like, fucking stay away from people's spitty mouths when they talk to you. Gross.
For real.
Ugh. It's flu season, people. In the Northern Hemisphere, flu season is starting. So
flu season, and we're still in a pandemic, so
yeah,
have some common courtesy.
Yeah, you don't want them to catch the flu. No reason to catch a cold if you can help it. So mask is a good first line of defense.
And vaccination.
And vaccination's a good thing too, because like at least it won't kill you if you catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it won't give you the damn nasty heart murmurs and shit that shit gives you. Because man, that thing attacks.
Murmurs of what?
You get heart murmur. There's a chance you could get heart murmur effect that it attacks
From
the damn
what?
cardiovascular system from COVID. No.
Oh, from COVID, not the vaccine.
Yeah, not from the vaccine. No, goddamn. The
I was
COVID
gonna say,
is.
if you were spreading some anti-vax shit
No.
right now, I will
What the
absolutely
fuck?
get a
No,
divorce.
I'm not on that angle. No, definitely get your damn vax because like you don't want to catch a damn heart murmur from fucking COVID's damn viciousness.
There's a lot of side effects of that are worse than the
in
other.
a flashback movie that you also watch, and I'm going to watch is we're going to watch the Ghoulies.
Ghoulies. Oh my god.
Wait, Ghoulies or Goonies?
Ghoulies. We had this
Wait,
conversation.
Did you say? I want to hear what Gene said.
The
Ghoulies?
Ghoulies.
Goonies. Like Goonies never say die?
No, not the Goonies.
Okay.
Ghoulies.
Yep.
Okay,
There we go.
fine.
There's your
Carry on.
Halloween weekend.
Goonies is better.
If you didn't watch the shit from last week, which you probably should have.
Overdrive, if you don't watch Atkins, not Halloween fans, and suck it.
From Gene's mouth to like the ether. There we go. But yeah, definitely check out Ghoulies. We'll probably try watching Ghoulies this week before the next podcast, and we'll probably give it the most scathing burn in hell review we
Let's
can
do
give
it.
it to it.
I mean, hammer down.
So there you go, people. If you can sit there and hate it just as much as we probably will, we're gonna rewatch Ghoulies this week. Next weekend, also
Not
we're
gonna
gonna be
rewatch.
doing a remake weekend. So we've already seen the first Fright Night remake. There's gonna be at least 2 other remakes that we're gonna check out.
Much to my chagrin, everybody knows how I don't like remakes of movies.
Yeah, I've got
But this is Mike's idea to torment his wife.
remake weekend.
Yeah, I've already watched the one,
There we go.
and we'll talk about it. We'll get into that.
So, I'm your host, Mike. I appreciate you all listening. Mask up, distance, and get vaxxed if you can. Also, getting them mask on because it's flu season mostly up here in the Northern Hemisphere. And there you go. That's all I got for this weekend. What, Gene?
What you're about to do?
Thanks, dick. Maddie, you got anything?
Nah,
Gene, you got anything?
you just did.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Nice.
On 3, let's salute. 1, 2, 3. Vroom.
That was very enthusiastic, Mike.
I know.
I feel like you really put a lot of heart and soul into that.
Gene didn't even say anything.
Did he? I think he went.
Nah, I was taking a sip of beer.
He gave you a 1, 2, 3.
I know, but I was like
Dude.
really hardcore into my beer.
Dude.
Why do I even bother? 1, 2, 3. Vroom.
I was just waiting to see if Gene did it. Broom.
Y'all, have a happy spooky season. We thank you for listening. This will
Oh,
probably
fuck,
be
I forgot
episode.
to tell the story about the bone. We'll tell you that one next time.
Oh, yeah, the bone story. I'll put a note on there. Gotta tell the
Bone
bone story,
story.
man. Bone story. Oh, there's a good one. Give
All
me
right,
something to look
next
forward to
time-
next week.
Sounds like a fucking bad porno.
I wish it were.
I'm gonna bash
What
on the
that
damn
it
bone. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Cheers. Sleep well. Don't let the bugs bite, and stay away from damn mirrors that say Candyman.
Wait, from ghoulies and ghosties and long-legged beasties and things that go bump in the night. Good
Sounds
Lord,
like another damn
deliver
bad
us.
porno.
That was actually an ancient nun's prayer, but okay.
Ah, you got owned, bitch.
A bad porno.
You're a bad porno. Like, nobody wants to watch your porno.
Lord deliver us. What kind of porn are you into?
Saved, I guess.
Lord deliver you, Gene, from the porn. You loser. Love you, Gene. I'm stopping the podcast, and we're all out. Bye-bye.
See, I believe that's a very good one.
I don't have any more beer.
Bye. 1, 2, 3.